Today on Midnight Mania Sports, we have Waterford High graduate, four-time state champion, Ithaca guard Liam Spellman. Liam, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me, George.
So, Liam, you were nominated on the area's all-decade team, up there with NBA guard Chris Dunn and MLB pitcher Nolan Long. What did that honor mean to you, being next to names like that?
It meant a lot to me. Chris Dunn. Everyone knows him around here.
Mm-hmm.
He's of high regard, and he's one of the best players in Connecticut history, if not the best. And to be mentioned among the other amazing players of this decade I really appreciated it, and I was glad to be recognized as one of the best, and I'm glad to see that my accomplishments do not go unnoticed.
Yeah, and your accomplishments, one of the most decorated people I've ever met, with four state champions. And you continued to do that in college as well. You went on to win your league title, Liberty League title. And what did that championship experience bring to that team, that the championship experience that you had in high school? How did that kind of come into college as well?
Yeah, I like to win a lot. It's one of the greatest things in sports, and I've been able to win a lot in previous experiences. So I tried to bring that to my team in college. As a freshman, I try to voice my own opinion, but I have to know my way.
Right.
I got to work my way up, but I still would voice my own opinion and talk about my experiences of how to win, how to get to the highest level. And I think some of the upperclassmen would listen to me, and they took pride in what I had to say because I had won a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
So they appreciate that. And I think just myself, when I would play, I would just try to win. And I think I really brought the best out of some other players around me to try to win.
What were some of those motivational tips, and what did you kind of give to your teammates? What did you say to them, pretty much?
Come on, guys, we want to win. Kind of basic stuff on how to, we want to be the best team at the end of the season. We want to be the last team standing. Unfortunately, that did not happen for us. We lost in the second round, but again, it was a great experience. But we wanted to be the best team standing, and I'm hoping we can maybe do this next year. We got a great team coming back, but I would always just try to voice winning and being in a team environment, having each other's backs. And if we're all together, we all have that good sense of camaraderie, we can make it. And I think we can do that next year. And I hope to maybe keep going the rest of my 4 years.
And you mentioned that second round exit in the D3 NCAA tournament. And you talked about how next year you guys have a good team and all. So what is your goal for yourself first, and then as your team as well?
For myself, I want to carve out more minutes for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I got a good amount of playing time as a freshman, which I was very excited about and privileged to have. But hopefully I can continue playing more and carving out a bigger role for myself. Mm-hmm. If that means scoring more, if that means rebounding, assisting, anything to help my team win, I'm willing to do that. So for myself, I'm going to pride myself to being the hardest worker on the court and just helping others around me bring the best out of them. And then what was the other question for my team?
Yeah, for your team, your goal for your team.
Yeah, so the goal for our team, again, is to repeat as Liberty League champs. Mm-hmm. That was our goal going into last year, and we accomplished that. And I think that's another one of our goals for next year, and we really think we can do that, despite our loss of our two leading scorers, mm-hmm. which is going to hurt, but we think we still have a good team coming back. And I think we want to make a tournament again and even make a longer run than the second round, maybe Sweet 16. All the way to the national championship. We should always strive to be the best, and the national champion is the best, so might as well strive to get that.
That's a great mindset to have. And Liam, you talked about how you want to get more minutes, even though you did get good minutes as in your freshman year. But you're also a contributor on the floor with a lot of extra hustle plays. What kind of drives you to make plays like that?
Yeah, like I said before, I try to pride myself on being the hardest worker in the mm-hmm. court. I kind of always had that mentality, even in preteen basketball all the way up to high school and now college. I just try to outwork everyone around me, and I hope that inspires my teammates to kind of match my level of intensity and competitiveness. Mm-hmm. And if we're all in that same kind of mentality, there's really nothing that can stop a team like that. So I try to be the hardest worker, and I try to move the ball and pass and score, do all the little things like diving on loose balls, just any way to help the team win.
And plays like those can definitely bring motivation to a team and to kind of spark runs. So I think that's really important to help a team kind of go further in a tournament or even to win a game.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that. I mean, sparks and runs like that, they give team confidence, and they give you a sense of like really good just teamwork, and with teamwork comes more wins with that. So it's good to have those momentum shifts and just playing really hard.
With all of the different coaches and mentors you had growing up, who would you say is the one person you look up to or your hero?
Definitely my father.
Mm-hmm.
My dad he's been my coach. He's been my father. He's been pretty much everything around me. He's been my biggest role model, and I strive to be just as good of a man as he is now. And he's really taught me like the mentality I have to be the harsh worker, to be unselfish. He kind of gets mad that I'm too unselfish sometimes. He wants me to shoot the ball a little more, but he's taught me how to play the game of basketball, how to be a good man outside on the outside of the court, and he's just been the biggest influence on me in both basketball and my life.
Liam, my last question for you is that you are a guard at Ithaca, whereas in high school you played more of the forward position. How different was that for you, kind of playing different positions?
Yeah, no, it wasn't a drastic difference because even in high school, like I was one of the bigger kids on the team, obviously, so I had to play forward, but I still had those like guard intangibles. So I brought that to college, and I mean, I'm kind of more comfortable playing the wing because in college, I'm a little undersized for a guard in college, so more the wing per se is a better fit for me. But I've always kind of had those intangibles I can dribble, I can do a lot of things. So it wasn't a huge difference, but definitely something that I had to transition into.
Yeah, being very versatile is really important in sports to play multiple positions, just because that kind of shows the coaches that you can grow and develop into a better player.
Absolutely, yeah. You want to be able to play all 5 positions, or even all 4, or even 4, just so your coach always has a spot for you to play.
Well, Liam, I just want to thank you again for coming onto the show, and best of luck to you in the future. Stay safe out there and have a great day.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I love what you're doing here, and keep up the good work yourself too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.